Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Griezmann. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Beckham does well to get it back. Chance here to counter. Poland looking to pass their way through. Neymar. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's picked out the run. Rice. And it's Neymar. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. He has found the way through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 20 minutes is number 9.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Big chance! Great chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
22 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Sao Paulo take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hernandez. Drogba. Ter Stegen can pick that up. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri. Sao Paulo have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Beckenbauer. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Now it's chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice. That pass isn't the best. Bastoni. It's Pedri. And it's Griezmann. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Smoothly does it. Pedri. And here's Haaland. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Very nicely done.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Hernandez. Beckham. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. It's Pedri. Haaland. Pedri. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Griezmann powering forward here. Griezmann.
2 minutes has been
Not
indicated.
offside that time. Pinches it off him. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Poland are looking to break at pace. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Please keep your
Sao
eyes on
Paulo
your children
leading
during the
by
match at
one
all
in a
times.
finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And here's Messi. Dinks one through. He's got tall. well-taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. It's Griezmann! Bastoni. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Griezmann, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Rice. To Beckham. And it's Neymar. Good pressure, determined, intense. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Well, that's fabulous.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. Poland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adams. Hakimi. Haaland. Now it's Griezmann. He can run onto that. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And it's pulled back. Griezmann! It's off target and by quite a way. Beckham. And Hernandez. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Bellingham.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution for Poland, number 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba.
this is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's found a way past. Pedri. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to... He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. The final 5 minutes. Over to the left. Griezmann has it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And here's... And again! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rice.
2
minutes to be added on. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Can he get away here? Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Anybody who has found themselves a little
So
lost
many
today,
thanks to Jim
please
Beglin.
look
That's
at
all
the
we have
screen
time for.
information on
Good
how
evening
to
to
find your
you.
way around this stadium.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And it's Masuaku. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kimmich. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Looking for the run. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Griezmann. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Swept in. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless at the moment. Sönchu. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly.
Big header! It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 18 minutes is number 17, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Has a look and plays it forward. Konate. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Sönchu. And it's Conte. Nico Williams. He could be in here. Up he goes! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. And back to the goalkeeper. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, there's a probing ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Williams, shot could be on, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Griezmann, can he spark a counter here? Haaland. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Played it again. And now they can clear their lines. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Haaland. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Very nicely done. Bellingham. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Masuaku. He is through here. Masuaku just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's delightful. Griezmann. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Real chance! And that's been drilled in. And again! And yes, it's there! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
Deftly away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pedri. It's Bellingham. It's Pedri. And it's Messi. Griezmann. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nico Williams. And they can counter here. It's Kimmich. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Nico Williams. Messi. There's the shot! Chouameni and Adams. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going face to face with his great rival. And it's Messi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pedri. Bellingham. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing.
Messi coming on the field.
Now it's Neymar.
Number 20.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Phil Foden.
Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Kante is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Coming on to replace him is number 73.
Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Griezmann. It's Pedri. That's that, the end. Sao Paulo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Their birthdays today.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Griezmann. Traumeri. Griezmann. That is lovely. Backward it goes. Big header! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Neymar. And it's Dembele. No, he's seen through all of that. Messi. Traumeri. And it's Neymar. Sao Paulo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Adams. And Bastoni. McAllister. Bellingham. Griezmann. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside. Granit Xhaka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Sao Paulo are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. Kudus. Dembele. Kane. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Griezmann. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And now they can spring out of defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister engages and forces him off the ball. Here's Chouameni. Adams. Here's Chouameni. Over to the left. Now it's Pedri. Can he get onto this? Nice control. Now it's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Oh, great run, magical. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Kudus. Adams.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that could set him on his way. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And it's been taken short. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's Bellingham! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Sao Paulo lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Sao Paulo carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Messi. Now it's McAllister. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Hakimi. And it's Neymar. Kudus. Hakimi. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dembele plays it short. Kudus stood his ground strongly. It's going to be another corner, I think. Dembele goes short. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Bastoni to McAllister. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Jimenez. And Hakimi. And it's Xhaka. Played out to the left flank. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xhaka. Aimed in towards the centre.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's got space in the area. Turns and goes back. Decent hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri to McAllister. Now it's Griezmann. Pedri. Now it's Haaland.
That's positional goals. The utilisation...
He's had a hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Colwell works it forward. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Now it's Griezmann. No foul, says the referee. Griezmann. Out of play for a goal kick. Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
De Ligt. Gently done. And it's Cancelo. Granit Xhaka. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Chouameni. Pedri. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer and Adams. Bastoni. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's Bellingham. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Adams. Bastoni, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Bellingham. Pedri. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. João Cancelo. And it's Neymar.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Hakimi.
acréscimo.
And it's Cancelo. Hakimi. Kane. Neymar. And it's Cancelo. That's very neat. And he's taking no chances there. Played it again. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Sao Paulo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Pedri claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sao Paulo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And so, the national anthems. Sao Paulo have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
So that's got things underway. And it's Griezmann. And here's Messi. Now it's, can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo. He's a shot. Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's good play. No outsmarting him this time. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The most accurate pass. Messi. That is lovely. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has another go! And it's hoisted clear. Messi! Messi! And that was very necessary. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Reinders charging forward, the ball at his feet. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Al-Mali. It's an early cross. Adams can get it clear. And that is a little undercooked. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And Bastoni. Adams. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. That's a sweet ball. And a header! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pedri goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Haaland. Caicedo. And Reinders. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through. Heads it! Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Foden. Reinders. Punched away. Bellingham. Here's Griezmann. Pedri. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's fabulous. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good spot, he tries a shot! Cleared away. McAllister. Bastoni. Beckenbauer. And that's put paid to a promising move. Al-Mali.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister. Bellingham. Vardio. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sao Paulo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. The action is back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Al-Mali. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Quality ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. Tchouaméni. Always onto this. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. Kane. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Al-Mali.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 71.649 espectadores.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Haaland. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe crosses it in. Cleared away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri gets it clear. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Messi. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Griezmann. Pedri. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Guardiola. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann purring through the gears. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's come loose. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, played through for the wide man. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tchouaméni. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that has earned a reprieve for the... He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Substituição em andamento.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. El Mali.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Griezmann, over to the left. Now it's Pedri. Griezmann. And he's there to get it away. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi, voted man of the match. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. The action has already started. Davis. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Adams. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Very nicely done. Sao Paulo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kane is wide and looking to get onto this. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal. And here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Haaland. Oh, and the finish! Goal! Sao Paulo! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Aos 24 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
Haaland! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Camisa 9.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pedri. Sao Paulo have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Haaland! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Alexander-Arnold. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Messi. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Played it early. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Carvajal. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Davis. And here's Barcola.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Out for a throw. Rice. And here's Barcola.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Now
de
it's Messi.
acréscimo.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sao Paulo have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again then. No changes at the interval from either side. Carvajal gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Oh, brilliant save! Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw it. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Griezmann. That is a great pick out. Stood up well to him there. Carvajal. And it's Van Dijk. Davis. Barcola. And he's on a charge. Well, played right into his path. Van Dijk. Rudiger. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Carvajal, looking for the runner. He's got full. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Bastoni. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Now it's Messi. There they go, hunting in packs. McAllister. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adams. And it's slung out wide. Now it's Griezmann. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. It's Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's going to have his name taken. Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. Messi. Bastoni. And Adams. Bastoni. Haaland. Davis producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.